Hello everybody, my name is Lofter and welcome back to Knights of the Cross. Last time we beat chapter 5 and we learned the lesson that we kind of need, we can't just use the same team all the time. We really have to have like a spread of characters because otherwise we might get locked out. We had 2 different battles that required different strategies. So we're gonna have to tweak decks. It's gonna be a bit more slow going from here because I'm assuming there's 10 chapters, but I have no way to truly know. In the meantime, I need to get, let's see here. I want to put my burn team back in play though, because I did like the burn team, and really it looks like bosses are the thing that's causing, gonna cause the problem there. So we'll switch back to the burn team and the burn deck. I think that's everything there, so yeah. This team should be fine for most trash fights. So we have stuff here. I can decrease deck size. I can heal, but again, I am low on potential heals from Eva here, and I don't know what to do about that. So I'm not going to use it until like an emergency. Like, it's time for a 5-star fight and my entire team is at half health. Like, that's when we're going to use the heal. But, can I decrease the deck size? I cannot. That is a big ask. But I do think we're getting pretty close to the late game here because everything's just starting to, build up. So we have 3 side quests, 2 character quests, and then we can go on to the main quest. I'm going to try to keep the episodes at about an hour. So if I have to end it, I have to end it. Special wealthy merchants travel far and wide, bringing back unique items. Oh, we don't want to do this one first. Or Edwin catches up with you on horseback. Who's Edwin? It's probably the merchant. Hey, please wait a moment. The customer you introduced to me last time was really generous. Customer, which one? The one who was troubled by his horse. He needed a lot of things. By the way, these are tokens of my gratitude for you. If you have any more suitable customers, please introduce them to me. Oh. It was just worth 50 gold. Okay. And then you find out who that strange mercenary is. Antoine came back and told me that the information you provided earlier was very helpful. This is a token of our gratitude. No problem. Oh, am I just cashing in on previous quests? He was hired to lead the team to fight for someone, but when he got on the battlefield, he took money from the enemy as well. If you don't deal with him, I'm afraid it'll be difficult to take on commissions in the future. That's right, most people seek a win-win situation, but he wanted to win twice by himself. Fortunately, we've already dealt with him. Yeah, it's just collecting on past side quests. Alright, well, should we go... Let's do these other side quests real quick. A bear stealing honey. Can't the old farmer see it? Kind of pitiful. Yep, can't he see it? That brown bear seems to be stealing honey. Poor blind farmer. If we really want to help him, killing the brown bear is a permanent solution. Indeed, but it doesn't look like it's going to harm anyone. Today it may not, but that doesn't mean it won't in the future. We have to consider even the slightest possibility. Makes sense. Let's do it. Let's kill that bear. What do you think this is, Baldur's Gate 3? Wow. I'm just gonna murder the bear. Die, bear. Oh no! That's fine. And now we set him on fire. I had no support cards. So. Die of fire. And a little attacky attack. At least we have some shield. I may need more green cards. That was a really bad draw because all my green cards were at the bottom of the deck. And so is my double. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Double energy fountain. Draw 2. Vulnerable. Boom. Boom. Does that remove anger? It does remove anger. Alright. I don't think he lives past this turn. Oh, he did live past the turn. But he's not gonna do any damage. We'll just kill him. Boom. 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 Oh, I don't have enough energy. It's fine, whatever. She'll kill him. Nice. Stop! Why did you hurt my old buddy? Wait, you can see? The bear was stealing your honey just now. What old buddy? It's a little strange, but based on my calculations, he may be referring to that bear? You don't understand. Anda just wants to eat some honey. He won't hurt people. He has been with me for many years. He will never hurt anyone. My old buddy, it's okay. Go back now. It seems like I was reckless again. I'm sorry for hurting Anda. It's another miscalculation. I apologize for my misjudgment. It seems that coming out to practice under the guidance of my teacher is indeed meaningful. A bear with a name? It's really wonderful. A bond. Aw, Darth learned. Too bad nobody taught her to put on a little more clothes. I mean, you know, it's fine. Wear whatever you want, but, oh yeah. Over there by the village is a Teutonic banner. Why haven't we seen many soldiers? Wait, let's first find out before we attack. Don't worry, I'll go take a look. There are only 7 or 8 stranded Teutonic soldiers. We can strike now. Oh, okay. Ooh, we opened energy fountain. You love to see it. Let's get rid of these buffs. We'll go ahead and cast this. Yeah, make him vulnerable. Terminator. Alright. We had no defensive cards. This turn, we're gonna take some damage. Maybe I should tone down on the amount of offensive cards in this deck to put in a bit more defensive. I mean, she does fairly well in keeping us alive, but like, she needs this first turn to start really stacking. It actually takes her 2 turns. So maybe I should go ahead and put my healer back in here, especially to just kind of start topping off. We'll see. Yeah, see, that's a lot of damage immediately. Let's do Song of Purity on him. I have a lot of cards in my hand. I need to play some magic cards, though. Let's do Flame and Blood Spell. I'm actually going to keep Song of Purity for next turn, and I guess Initial Defense, because I'm way too stacked with green cards, or blue cards, and not enough greens. But on the plus side, again, we'll start getting so many shield next turn that they can't damage us. Just getting to that turn is hard, especially when we're already so injured. Alright, so we'll do the good old this. Song of Purity, this guy. He's gonna do 12 to her. Yeah. See, we have hit that point I was talking about where they literally can't even damage us through our shields. That are just going to stack every turn. It's just really hard to get to that point. Of course, what I can do is decrease my deck size. Ooh, she's gonna die from bleed. And see, her ability also becomes pretty redundant after a while. Like, as of now, her ability is redundant because we're gonna get 23, 20, 22 shield every turn. Oh, I actually do need to guard for her. Boom. Song of Purity on him. Blood Spell, Terminator, get the buff. 12, 30, oh. Repeat Terminator. Blood Spell. I actually maybe need to stop playing green cards now. Nah, I think I need to switch back to the healer. What I really want is to get that other healer, the good one. Or the, you know, the S rank one. I think she'll make a better support at this point. I don't want to try to build up whatever her name is, my character's wife, basically. New double. It's fine. Energy fountain. Kill him. Magic bomb. So now she'll AoE attack instead. So I just gotta control my green card play, but the problem is I want to empty my hand every turn. So basically I want to use ultimates every turn. Now Song of Purity them and start getting rid of their shields and stuff. Let's do draw 2 cards, see if we can get you-know-what. Of course we can. We have no cards in our deck, basically. Oh, that isn't even what I wanted. Damn it. Alright, well. There's what I wanted. Can't do anymore. Achoo! But yeah, with the healer, I'd be able to just heal every turn. I think that's really what I need to do. So we're gonna go for that A rank healer. Maybe. Let's see how close we are to leveling up and being able to recruit someone new. Because that's something else we have to take into account. There we go. I mean, what if, you know, I level up here in a second and get like a cool new A rank or S rank unit? These few Teutonic hyenas have ruined this village. It was you who helped overdrive those, helped us drive away those Teutonic soldiers, but now we don't have much offers as hospitality. Chief, please don't worry about that. Let's first take care of these innocent villagers. I will do that, and for those brave warriors who sacrificed, I will hold a farewell ceremony. I hope you can come and join us. And then we did. Alright, now let us play to God for our heroes and their souls rest in peace. May their souls rest in peace. I will definitely drive the Teutonic Knights out of Poland. Got Relic Oath of Victory. Every time bleed is applied, stack 1 time? Or +1? I don't need that. Because I don't use bleeds, really. Now, if that was burn, I'd be real happy. I'm a long way from leveling up. I'll get lots more gold by then, so let's go ahead and get the healer. If she's... Oh, the recruiter's not there, is it? No. Balls. Okay, well, that is what it is. So instead, let's replace her with the healer that I have for now. Perfect. Alright, the deck still works exactly the same as it already did, so that's fine. One more side quest. This is the merchant event. Might be able to buy something cool? Excuse me, is there a guest named Edwin resting here? Oh, there he is. Are you looking for me? Ah, yes, my friend. I've been searching for a very special curved glass recently. Is it the one with the magnifying effects? Looks like I found the right person this time. But that thing is something I picked up from Florence, and the price is not cheap, you know? No problem. What a generous guest. Did I just... Oh. That's not bad. Okay. So yeah, main quest time. There is no faster route than going straight to the end, although the path seems more dangerous, or taking a detour. So wolves or... This is fine. We could probably handle them. More stars equals more gold. Oh, I forgot to read that. Go back early and then you can rest well, Uncle. This steep cliff could be a place where someone might be ambushed. I believe we might be ambushed. Boss informants! Get rid of this cow quickly. I can already hear the bear roaring. 1 more minute. You see, I knew it. What we knew? What? I'm unclear. Draw 2 cards. Nope. Draw 2 more. Draw 1 more. Come on, give me the... Thank you. A little late, but I also did get to play a bunch of cards. 2. Alright, well... That isn't how I wanted that to go. This is such a good song. Alright, well, she's at least gonna heal some. No, she's not. I didn't play any blue cards. We're not doing anything this turn. Okay, how about we don't fail as hard this time? That'd be great. Alright, I want to go for this cow. Actually, I probably should have gone for this cow. Nah, too late. At least I have a Song of Purity. Go ahead and get rid of anger. Get the initial defense, even though it's not the initial defense because I played it badly, as I do. Oh, she needs a lot of green cards. I actually do need to reduce my blues by at least 1. Alright, we'll protect. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that Seer card's actually going to be really important for getting her capped out every turn. Although usually my deck is much faster than this. Yeah, I need to reduce my blue cards by 1 and add another green. Oh, there's more enemies. Another bear back there. Alright, what is that, weakness? Yeah, that's not that bad. Draw 2 cards. Seer. I need to play some blue cards. There we go. We'll keep double. At least I'm fully charged now, so... And we get an AoE heal. And bless. So whatever he's doing is going to get negated, which is very helpful. Unfortunately, no shields. Okay, that's fine. That actually wasn't that bad. We're going to come out of this battle with a net gain in HP, which is literally the point, right? Gain 2 energy. Shield myself. Shield her. Kind of want a Song of Purity the bear so he doesn't beat my ass. Vulnerable him. Perfect. And we don't really need to do anything else, so let's end the turn. We'll have extra energy next turn. I have 5 energy already, which means all 3 of these are dying, or at least 2 of them are. Nice. And then a big AoE heal. Yeah, she's actually really good, especially with this specific deck. Or this setup, I should say. I don't know how good she'd be if I was running a 3-party team, but I think anything that requires more than 2 or 3. I think any character that requires more than 3 goes in a multicolor deck, but like these 5s and 4s, they have to go in a 2-color deck. Draw 2. Okay. Devil's Mark. That's everything I got. I actually might should focus on leveling up other units. That's something I only just now thought about. If I level up more units, then I have more options. And I'm not using like level 1 units in a boss fight like I was earlier, so definitely worth thinking about. I'm just trying desperately to draw a card that I can hit him with. Whatever, this is fine. He's dead anyways. Finally, it's over. Let's go back quickly. I can't handle another one of these. What are you talking about? We full healed off of that. Late night, the next day. All these episodes are getting copyright, by the way. It's like, it's not the bad copy. Hey, PK's playing Crimson Knight Tactics. But, Father wants me to stay away from the conflicts, but is it really the right path to take? Danusia, you seem lost. Yes, maybe it's because the spy child was like a giant tree protecting me. But when the storm comes, I also hope to stand in front of the giant tree. Then I promise you, when the storm comes, I'll take you to protect your giant tree. That was really sweet, actually. Yeah, nobody's max level yet. I don't even know if there is a max level. 22 hit point heal. Yeah, she's good. And then we can get another card. I'm wondering if I haven't already seen everything. Like, I like maybe there's some 3-cost cards as I get deeper in the game. I'm hoping there's a bit more because I feel like I've seen every card at this point. Quickly, inform Lady Those People is back. Already in just a few days? How many times is it now? Hey now, young men, let me ask, what's with that knight? What does he want? Lately, a knight who thinks that there's a dispute over the land is inherited and he comes bother her from time to time. That's really unfair, isn't it? I think Miss Blah has extended her helping hand to us in the past. Perhaps he's hearing this news fate's guidance? Let's go together. Maybe there's something we can do to help. Okay, so this is the next part. The recruiter is in. I hope. C. CS. Oh, and she does burn stuff too. Apply 4 burn to the burned enemy, deal current burn damage. Wait, hang on. What's the rest of that? Without reducing the, presumably the amount they're burned. Apply 2 defense to 2 random allies and remove all debuffs. Oh! Yes, please. Absolutely. I have to get rid of somebody, unfortunately. I guess it's time to get rid of Odwin. I like Odwin's little story, though. I like Odwin's story. I also like Nicole, though, as like a character. Serona low-key kind of sucks. Get rid of Serona. Alright. Return to camp. Let's see here. So... she does really good damage, but she's actually low on how much she actually burns, whereas this one... she starts stacking the burns real quick. And she also stacks burns really quickly. See, she doesn't apply burn on her first skill, but she does on her third skill, and also does good bit of damage. As opposed to her, that doesn't actually... she does good damage on her second skill, but that's it, and it's random. I actually think this is the move. Alright. I doubt he has anything good. Yeah, see, I still don't have a scythe, but other than that, I'm seeing a lot of the same stuff over and over again. Alright, so again, a bunch of story quests, random quests. The field, Sanders seems to be farming with locals. Gotta kill a burr. Is Sanders helping with the farming? Yes, I've been doing good business nearby recently, and I thought it'd be a good chance to get to know the villagers. After all, I'll be staying for a while, and I don't want to be mistaken for a scammer like last time. Indeed, it's always a good idea to establish connections with the locals. But be careful, when tilling the fields at this time when I was young, I often encountered hungry bears rushing out of the mountains in spring. Were you guys frightened? Uncle Mako, you better get out of the way. Oh, he doesn't know the bear's behind him. It's a good joke. That's a big whatever the hell that is she's holding. Oh, I forgot to fix my deck like I said I was going to. I can do initial defense. Wow, I actually didn't draw anything good. I'll just let her hit something, yeah. So she's gonna apply 2 defense. When casting block, each defense gives 1 extra block. Oh. Wait, is block shield or is block the other thing? Okay. So if I do this now, she gets 10. Okay, that's actually not bad. We'll double energy fountain as we do. We'll do this. We'll do this. Give him vulnerable. Double. Terminator. That should be, yeah. Okay, maybe I don't need to fix my deck because we're staying stacked on green. Plus I have the Seer card. And now that I know what skill points are in relation to these cards, I want more of them. I at least want one for blue cards as well. Energy fountain. I don't think he lives past this turn, though. Oh, he does. There's her ulti for the first time. Yeah, he didn't like that much. I don't actually remember what that did. Deal current burn damage without oh, that is a lot. Oh, that means the other girl actually might be better. Because she does 10 burns, whereas she only does 4. Yeah, I might have to switch. I mean, obviously I'd like to just use all 3 of them, but unfortunately we get murdered if we do that. Sir, you were truly experienced. Do you have anything to share with us? Well, you should keep the following things in mind. You guys are really dependable, but if it weren't for you passing by this time, things could have been dangerous. Here are my tokens of gratitude. $20. $25. And bad relics. Yeah, let's swap those 2 around, because while she is more powerful in terms of raw, like, just getting damage in, I feel like, yeah, she has way more burns. Like, she's gonna, and then I need to reverse them to make sure they're burned before she activates. Okay. Cool. Alright. Random quest, guided by the star. Will the stars bless you? I don't know. Let me sneeze. This should be the thing you need, right? Yes, this is it. Let me study it and try it out. You have been a great help. Let me see. You should consider going to that mountain in the next few days. The starlight will bless you. In the forest at night, Lofter went to the mountain, and under the shining of the stars, he seemed to feel a mysterious power bless him. Hello? Did the stars choose this person? But it seems that now is not the time for him to know. It said minus 15. Did it increase my health by 15? I'm unclear. Complete encounter guided by the stars. There's a Teutonic Knight. Willing to help you? What's that sound up ahead? Uh-oh, we've been spotted. Prepare for battle. I'll go check it out. You patrol elsewhere. Moments later. Come out. They've already left. Are you going to report it? They're already completely lost on the wrong path. I can't change that, but I won't provide any further help for them. One common relic, or... trust him. Ooh. Discard. Side quest time. When encountering unfriendly classmates, we should thank them like this. Uh-oh. Oh, isn't that our academy's only student who was granted permission to study outside of campus? Darth? Oh no, Arno, I just helped you. You could say it's a journey of learning and exploration, but it can also be seen as exile. Haha. Ha ha ha. Since it's exile, don't put on airs. It's sickening to watch. Darth? Don't waste our time here. We still have things to do, right? Do you want to leave? I'm sick of your attitude of looking down on everyone. You're not allowed to leave. Want to fight? I haven't had a chance to stretch my muscles in a few days. Let's go. Also, I just gave you... You know what? It's fine. We literally just became friends, but I'll, I guess, kick your ass. Alright. Double energy fountain. They're both going into her. And now I can burn out my hand. Ideally, I would have drawn the buff removal, but I didn't. Still didn't draw it. I get it next turn at least. Actually really gonna hurt. Weakness and burn? That does suck. Now they're just debuffing, but I do have my Song of Purity. Let's draw some cards. There we go. Nope, not yet. Guardian Light. Damn. There's that at least. Yeah, I don't have any way to draw cards. Alright, well, I guess I just need to play, like, mad. Get this down some. I should have done this first, but I didn't. Terminator and Blood Spell. Okay, that's all I can do. We'll keep these two. Yay! Healing. Oh, we are poisoned. And on fire. So, if I do 3 magic cards, I don't really see how I accomplish that. What are they casting? Oh, they're gonna detonate my poisons and burns. I meant to cast those on her. Oh well. Oh, it worked! Wow, I succeeded. Because it was random, right? It used it on 2 random allies, so I had a 50% chance of it hitting her. Not bad. Uh-huh. I don't have any energy. Ah, crap, I didn't mean to use that on hit. Well, here we are. At least they'll get, well, Yeah, at least she got burns on them. She's going to very pointlessly heal us, but we are also now immune to everything they can do, so... Well, in terms of, like, debuffs, unfortunately, these 2 attacks are still going to hurt. But we should be able to end it this round. Oh, I can't do anymore. Now she does burns and detonates burns. But doesn't actually detonate them. That's the cool part. Now she applies 10 burns. And her damage is just going to ramp every turn more and more. There we go. And now they explode. Detonates the burns. Although you made me waste so much time here, but in terms of results, I should thank you. Did you hear what she said? She actually said... Yeah, she actually said thank you to us. After all, your impolite remarks have given me a new understanding of the bonds between companions. I can't understand what you're saying at all. You're just as annoying as before. That was a girl. Lofter, the fact that you're getting angry over this matter and willing to waste your precious time here teaching them is actually because you said we're companions. We're still talking. Don't draw conclusions and start ignoring us on your own. I haven't already expressed my gratitude to you, or do you want to still keep providing experience for me to gain a deeper understanding of companionship? I think she just said, I will continue setting you on fire if that's what you want. I wouldn't mind beating up someone who insults my companions again. Alright, it seems they refuse to continue sharing experience with me, but it's good not to waste any more time. Let's go, Lofter. As usual, I should buy you a drink now. 7 burn, yeah. Although I never really will be using her first skill anymore, will I? 8 bleed, 5 regen to all enemies. I'll take a soul imprisonment, but that was a weird card that I just read. Gold medal would be really nice, but I don't really have anything I can replace. That one's good. That's really good. That one I can replace because I don't use freeze right now. And it's not that big of a bonus anyways. Alright, one more character quest. It's our Bernie girl. Waiting is not the style that a soldier should have. Here are the same Teutonic Knights causing trouble and invading villages in this area. I have investigated and found their base, and there are not many of them. When did you do all this? Don't be so surprised like a new recruit. I have skills from my long experience in battles. Also, I'm not wearing any underwear. We can't take action tonight and wipe them out. I feel like we have a good chance of winning. I agree with your plan. It sounds reliable. Let's take action tonight. And now we jump them. No extra enemies, just a bunch of weaklings. Trying to draw out. I didn't do it. No success was had. I don't really know how much whatever this is we gain every turn. Oh, my third class is unlocked, isn't it? I should go look at it. I just remembered that the third class is unlocked after chapter 5. Although I really like this one. No double. Oh well, we can still play it. Cool. And we got our double. It should be possible to draw. No, I think it's in discard right now, isn't it? Nice. Apply slow burn to the burned enemy. Oh, I see. I don't have a way to... I have to be sure that I'm applying burn too. I somehow, like, kind of missed that, I guess. Guardian Light. More burn. Yeah, because I actually don't have a way to apply burn to the entire enemy party. I see. That is a problem. Wait, I don't have... What? I don't think this matters. I'm just playing out my hand so I can get one more. Wow. Alright, they... Oh, did I already end my turn? Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Kaboom! Yeah, I actually have to be sure I play my own burn cards correctly. I didn't realize how bad that was. Great victory! Impressive result. It seems that your strength should not be underestimated. Stop flattering us and clean up the battlefield. This is not a place where we can stay for long. I never bothered to flatter. It's a genuine appreciation. As long as we work together, I believe the Teutonic Knights will soon be driven for our holy land. Both of these are great, but this one's better. Okay, so it's story time, I believe. Yeah. I should probably, let's see. Well, first off, let's see what this, wait, no. Well, I do have a talent point, so let's do that. That one for sure. I also wanted to Lord. As a Lord, you can empower your vassals. Gain 1 point of all type of cards skill points. Okay, that's good for a multicolored deck, but with me using a focused strategy, it's actually not as good. So let's jump into this. Jajinka seems to have encountered some trouble, at least for now. Maybe we should help her. Oh, it's my friend, the Red Rose. This land was left to me by my uncle, and I will not hand over my territory just because you claim there's a dispute over its ownership. Your land? Even if there is no dispute over this land, which is not the case, you, a fatherless orphan, may not be able to hold on to it. The only one who can decide the ownership of this land is the law, not you impolite language. And who are you to interrupt the conversation of others and disregard their dignity? Is taking away a lady's property your definition of dignity? How dare you? Miss Danusia? Lofter? Yeah, we're not using her, but it's cool that she's there. There's like a... I'll show you what I was about to say in a second, but there's like a thing where it looks like we could have a lot more story party members, but never seem to get them. Is it worth using this right now? Yeah, because I gotta... Guardian Light. Watch me draw it. No, didn't draw double. Good. They're all going into her. I hate that. If I do that... I can do one more spell card. Alright. In turn. Yeah, I have to actually play a little bit smarter now. Because I need to make sure burns are applied to the entire enemy team at all times. Before I start popping her ulti. Which actually means I should reverse them again. I'll hold on to the repeat. I need to pop my ulti this turn, which means boom and boom. Yeah, because they're about to stack more buffs. I wish I had a better way to apply burns besides just the burn card. But yeah, everybody should be permanently burned once I get good and started. Draw 2 cards. More burn! I did not get my ulti though. That sucks. And now the middle guy doesn't have burn anymore. I would love like a burn relic or something, but I haven't found one. A burn related relic, I mean. Alright. Wisdom. I don't have any draw cards? What the heck? Blood spell. I'm out of energy. That's fine. The middle guy's not gonna take any burns, which sucks, but... If I thought it was safe, I would run like a 3 burn comp, but I don't think it's safe. Because without a support to keep me alive... Oh, we're out anyways. I think I just played every card in my deck. She should actually. Oh, she. Don't. They'll die, right? Yeah, they die. I need to, like I said, I need to reverse their order though. I will come back again later. I hope next time you'll bring legal judgment instead of your mouth. You. Let's go back for now. There's no point in arguing anymore. I really appreciate your help. I will learn to handle these things properly in the future. We all believe that you can handle it. Of course, I'm sure I can handle it. I just finished dealing with some family matters recently. I'll go and ask about the land tomorrow. Yeah, that's good. Gain a card, still nothing new. I feel like I have all the cards I need. All these cards I'm getting are actually kind of useless at this point. Lord Geron has sent a letter. It seems that Teutonic Knights have been getting more and more audacious in Spy Chow recently. When they know they can get 10 boxes of gold, a handful of coins won't satisfy them. And I've heard that person in the Grand Master now is the Grand Master now. He can be kept in check when being the acting leader, but now they are more unrestrained than ever. But perhaps this also represents a turning point. After all, when the abundance of fruits fall on the ground, the cold winds from the north will blow south. What? Speaking of which, Lord Geron mentioned something to me about a turning point. A turning point? He suggested that I could go to Krakow, saying that King Jagalia may need some extra manpower lately. From Lord Geron's tone, it seems this matter is very important. Yeah, let's just reverse these two real quick. And then... one side quest. What do reclusive people live on when they leave? I don't know. Whoa. This should be the truth behind the so-called curse. I suddenly remembered some things about the past. Many years ago, I lived here for a while. Here? Oh, this is the guy that reduces my deck size. Yes, I was employed to maintain that lighthouse, guiding people from afar. Unfortunately, it was later occupied by the Teutonic Knights, and they were just too noisy. Who's up ahead? What are you doing? Annoying voices filled with anger and greed. Can you help me drive them away? Yes, probably. Oh, y'all are in hot water. I can use one more magic card. Perfect. Because I want them to use their first skill, not their third skill, or second skill. Or... yeah, this is fine. This is all I want. Unfortunately, it does take this deck a little... like, one turn to really get moving. Once it's moving though. I actually want to get another flame card in here. I think I might do that. Double. More burn! Even more burn! That's actually going to be a lot of damage. 20? Yeah, he didn't like that much. Oh. This is an excessively powerful team. Ultimate! Yeah! Eat it. Eat all the damage. And do negative! No debuffs for you. I wonder if she's ever gonna leave my party. Or if it's okay if I rely on her. Whatever. He actually doesn't die this turn, does he? He does. Yeah, it takes 10 damage, and then he gets to hit me. Or he does whatever that was, yeah. It's fine. Da 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 da! Indeed, dwelling on too much on what we've lost will only bring trouble. We need to focus on what's most important. I should leave this place now. Thank you for your help. 35 gold. Start stacking that gold up again so we can get the next, really good character that comes our way. All right, let's hit this 4-star quest. To battle in Krakow. I'm glad to see you're here at this moment. I assume I can be of any help now? Yes, I need some people to help me scout Teutonic Knights territory. Find out the dense forests, ditches, and even their military preparations are the things I need to know. I understand. You are good, not asking me why, but I think you also understand that this is a dangerous mission. I've been to their territory more than once, but to be honest, Your Majesty, I think this is the most important time for me to go. Ha ha ha! You are right. Go then. I will wait for your good news. The Teutonic territories. It's roughly like this. Let me write it down. And then, Uncle, there are people ahead. Let's try to go around them. What's that sound ahead? I guess we did not successfully go around them. More enemies. There's 2 more in the back. This should be pretty good, though. Pretty easy. Do I have a double? Yeah, I have the combo. So I need to make sure I get fire on the back, too. No shields. Terminator. I screwed up. I used too many. Now I have no choice but to try to draw out more burn cards. It's fine. It's just gonna take an extra turn to get the burns on them. But we already know this. It doesn't help that I really screwed up there, though. Hope that phone wasn't ringing too long. I just realized that I was getting a call. Alright, so I can apply more burns now. Okay, so I need to leave them so we can do Song of Purity. And now as long as I don't play another blue card, I'm fine. Green, I don't really need to do any more cards, so we'll just end turn and we'll keep this and this. What if I have another red burn card? Yeah, so that gets burn on him. So now they all have burn, I can just go all out. That's the hard part, is just getting burn on everybody. Now I just gotta be sure I play 5 magic cards every turn, which should not be difficult. And now I can just play out my entire hand, huh? Cool. So now she adds 10 to everybody. And then she adds 4 and then nukes it. Yeah, it's so good. And then she heals everybody because I guess that's what we do. Honestly, do I even need her right now? I almost feel like I could run a pure blue deck and just go. No, see, that's what happens though. They get a turn and suddenly we take all the damage. If I play Song of Purity, I can't... I don't think I can get my ulti off regardless here, can I? No, I can't. But I can at least put him in kill range. So she'll heal herself, which is good. Yeah, see, she lets me... I don't know. Wisdom. Literally. I don't have any more burn cards. How is this possible? Yeah, that could have been way better. Those two middle ones take 0 damage this turn. It is very tempting to make like a pure blue deck. Like, it's just basically this deck with all the draw power, but then, We'll see what we can do after this battle. No double, right? Of course not. Alright, burn you. Burn you. Seer. Guardian Light. If I'd have done that first. Yeah. Unfortunate. Maybe I should have gone ahead and... Yeah, because now they have negative burn stacks. Whereas if I would have played one more burn card, now they would be all burned. I screwed up. Actually, I want to keep Song of Purity here. Perfect. They have burn on them, which is what I wanted. Alright. I had 15 energy. I have 18 energy. Flame, Song of Purity, Terminator, defense on her. Guardian Light. I could just play my entire deck like 3 times right now. Except for I ran out of draw power. Get him with this. And then hit him with one of these. Front guy's actually down. Yeah. I'm gonna build a more support-oriented deck. I thought it was a more just like offensive-oriented deck to get to these fights faster. Draw. And we're out. That's okay, though. Nice. And now he just takes damage every turn, and there's nothing he can do about it. Lots of damage every turn. Vulnerable. Burn. Seer. Draw 2 more. More energy, please. Never mind. Oh no, I actually don't even get my ulti here. It's fine. They still take 20 damage, so... They actually don't even take 20 damage, they take 33. Alright. I did not get double. If I can draw it. Yeah! Explode him. Whatever. Just make sure they get their ultis off. That's all that matters. Terminator! Oh, draw 2 cards, I guess, because I don't have another attack card. There we go. Magic Bomb. Awesome. You have come to our land. The gods will condemn you. Ugh. Go back first. Quickly deliver the information we recorded to King Jogaila. Your Majesty, I understand. It seems that Jungingin still believes that we have no intention of resolving the border disputes. Yes, it seems they haven't been prepared for war, and the previous border conflicts were more like one-sided plundering for them. I see. That's really good news. I can't wait for the day when you will call me here. Go back and wait for the news. Cool. Nice. Shira leveled up. An extra burn. I'll take it. I'll take that because we were just talking about we needed it. Still nothing here for burn stuff. What's my gold sitting at? It's gonna take me into another cutscene, right? Yeah. Back at Krakow. Ooh. I didn't even know the sprites had backs. We have paid countless costs for our peace, our land, our people, our dignity. Patience will not bring peace. Compromise will not bring peace, and letting it go will not bring peace. We do not initiate war to create a storm, but to give peace a chance to begin. We too are children of God. For our dignity, for our future, we will no longer tolerate the aggressions of the Teutonic Knights. For our dignity, for our land, for our future, drive out all the Teutonic Knights. Cool. Well, we have our directive. Oh, we have to go over to watch the... Ooh, it's what's his name? Your Majesty should have announced his decision by now. The next step is cleared out these people. Fate is so strange. Just as I begin to decide to let go of my hatred for them, their injustice will eventually be settled. Let's go back and wait for the messenger from your Majesty. I think we've been waiting for this day for too long. A lot of cutscene. Half a month later, in Spy Chow. King's order! Everyone, call your bannermen and gather at the border! Understood. The Day Square. We are more familiar with the Teutonic Knights' greed than anyone else. We have faced their persecution more realistically than anyone else. And now your Majesty has ordered that we no longer have to endure for the sake of peace. Take up your swords, gather the troops. Oh Lord, they going. Another half a month later. It seems that your Majesty has already announced the plan on war with Krakow. We should also be prepared early. If we need to conscript soldiers, the House Stephen probably won't let us have it easy. Wait, did you hear something? Who's coming? King's order! Everyone, call your bannermen and gather at the border. Understood. We have to see this opportunity and recruit some good soldiers. You will eventually marry Denicia. We can't let Duchess Anna worry. Cool. Check the shop. It has literally nothing, I'm sure. Oh. Yeah, that's good. That's helpful for me. Let's see if he gets anything cool. No, nothing here. Another repeat might not hurt. I don't know if I have to or not, though. Another one of these. There's a lot. Alright. Well, yeah, there's nothing else here to do. So we'll call it there for now. Thanks everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, likes, comments, subscription, all that good stuff. we are going to push through the end. I'm going to make a pure blue deck, I think, or at least like a blue deck with a lot of defensive options. And that way we could just nuke everything every turn, I hope. But yeah, stick around for that and watch more videos. You know, I have lots of indie playthroughs. I have big name titles. Final Fantasy 16 was completed a couple weeks ago. And what my channel needs most of all to help me grow is watch time. So yeah, until next time, deuces dummies.